I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You're not lazy? You're not lazy? Okay, if you can hear me out, one of them is this drive, this yearning, this pulling deep within you that wants you to do all the things. Be all the things, achieve all the things. And then the other force is just pure overwhelm. Pure overwhelm. The thing that wants to make you throw in the towel, the thing that wants to make you quit, the thing that wants to make you give up, the thing that wants to make you drop to the floor and never move again. Even if it means that we don't complete that project, even if it means that we don't finish that degree, even if it means that we don't reach out to that person, even if it means that we don't do that thing, even if it means that we stay in bed instead of getting up and doing the thing that we know we need to do. We will still do it because our brain has determined that this is a time to conserve energy. Laziness is not a moral failing. Laziness is not a character flaw. Laziness is not who you are. I want you to pause and I want you to breathe and I want you to say to yourself, what looks like laziness may actually be your brain asking for something else. Why do you think this is happening? What is this part of you trying to protect you from? Because here's the truth. You're not lazy. Your brain is trying to protect you. And if you like this video, please share it with somebody else who needs to hear this message. And if you listen to it, it will lead you to safety. If you listen to it, it will lead you to the life that you want to live. What do you think would happen if you listened to that voice? What do you think would happen if you allowed yourself to be lazy? What do you think would happen if you gave in to the overwhelm? What looks like laziness may actually be your brain asking for something else. What looks like laziness may actually be your brain asking for something else. Laziness is feedback. It's telling you that something is not right. It's telling you that you need to pay attention to something else. It's telling you that you need to shift your focus. It's telling you that you're overwhelmed. This is a time to hunker down and hide. This is a time to protect yourself from the saber-toothed tiger. Both of these forces are equally powerful. They both have an equal hold on your energy and your motivation. And they're both trying to win this battle so that they can determine what you do next. Stick with me till the end of this video because I want you to leave here with a completely different perspective on what it means to be lazy. Because right now, right this second, there's a war going on inside of you. There are two forces, two opposing forces that are battling for your attention and your energy. And one of them is trying really hard to convince you that you are lazy. But here's the thing. It's not true. 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 It's your brain saying, I need you to conserve energy because I think we're about to be attacked by a saber-toothed tiger. Now, obviously, most of us aren't being chased by saber-toothed tigers, but our brains still operate under the same evolutionary patterns. Our brains are still hardwired for survival first, and then thrive later. It's not true. So, hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So there are two opposing forces at play. But what happens when we start labeling ourselves based on the outcome of this internal battle? What happens when we start labeling ourselves based on the outcome of this internal battle? What happens is that we give up our power. 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 Okay, so here's the truth. Laziness isn't failure. It's a protective response to overwhelm. It's a survival mechanism. If our brains have determined that we need to conserve energy, then conserve energy we will. And so here's the reframing that I want you to walk away with today. So the next time you feel lazy, the next time you want to throw in the towel, the next time you want to quit. And as you start to tune into that inner dialogue, as you start to tune into the voice inside of you that is trying to get you to conserve energy, I want you to ask yourself some questions. And if you can do that, if you can tune in, if you can listen, if you can connect to that part of you that's trying to protect you, you can choose to lean in and you can figure out how to move forward together. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for tuning in.